everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my first update in my Project Pan Roulette. This is a collaboration with Rebecca Morgan and Lexi or Alexandra. And I'm sorry, forgive me, I can't pronounce her last name. They've been doing this Project Pan Roulette for a while. I think this is like the third or fourth time that they've done it, maybe even longer. I've been watching Rebecca Morgan for about a year now, so that's how I found out about the collab, and that they decided to open it up to other YouTubers or even Instagrammers. So there are several ladies that have joined this collab. I'll leave the hashtag. There is like an official hashtag that we're using so that these videos are a little bit easier to find. I'll leave it somewhere on the screen for you guys. So this is a rolling style project. It's going to be going until October 15th. So this is a four month long project with monthly updates. So again, this is the first update. So I'm going to go ahead and go in order. Forgive me if I keep looking down. I have my little notebook here with all of the products and the different categories, because there were 50 categories that we got to either randomly select, which I decided to do, or pick the ones that you liked. So the first product is a product I bought because of YouTube, and this is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see any progress on the bronzer, but I am going to try and insert pictures of it if I can. This is just in the shade Bronzer. So I believe this is like the second lightest shade or something like that. I love this. It absolutely smells delicious. It is a little bit of a lighter bronzer for me on my skin, especially in the summertime, but what I like to do is I like to use this to kind of buff out my contour, because I don't like my contour to be too harsh. And I don't know if I mentioned it in the first video, the reason why I decided to put this in here is, yeah, not only it's a product that I purchased because of YouTube, but it's also one of the oldest bronzers in my collection. So I wanted to go ahead and consistently use one bronzer a couple of times a week for 4 months straight. I do typically pull in one other bronzer per week to use in addition to this, because I like to rotate my makeup. I have a weekly makeup basket series, and so this is the one that I chose to pull out to consistently use for 4 months in conjunction with other, like I said, bronzers that I pull in weekly. So I've been loving this, but I don't know if I'll be able to hit pan on it or even finish. I definitely don't think I'll be able to finish this by the end of this series, but my goal is to at least try to hit pan with this, or to use it up as much as I can. So the second item is an item that highlights, brightens, and illuminates, and this is the YSL Touche Eclate. I'm gonna clean it up for you guys because this gets very like fingerprinty. So this is the YSL Touche Eclate. It's a pen like highlighter type of thing. It's kind of like a highlighting concealer, very similar to the First Aid Beauty like under eye cream thing that has a little bit of a tint to it. That's kind of similar to this, but I typically don't use concealer, so it has been a learning process for me using concealer type of products. So I've been setting this with like a mini of the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and that's worked out really nicely. Even though this doesn't give me much coverage, it just kind of helps like brighten up that under eye area. And it's getting a little bit on the older side, so I kind of just wanted to use that up. That'll pretty much be done whenever it's done, whenever I click and can't get any more products. So I'm sorry I can't show you progress on that. So the third item is a product in loose form, and I chose to use my CoverFX translucent light setting powder, and I've marked on the back here where I'm currently at. So this first silver line here is where I started for this project pan, and then this second silver line is where I'm currently at. So I have had a decent amount of progress with this item, which honestly I'm surprised about, because I've heard loose powders are very difficult to finish. This is the first loose powder I've ever attempted to pan or even consistently use. And like I said, I'm getting a decent amount of progress in here. I thought it was going to be a lot slower than this, but this is the powder that I use the most, and I use it with any foundation that I'm wearing. So my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir, the other foundation that I have in this project, pretty much any foundation that I'm using, any liquid or cream foundation that I'm using, I use this to set with it. So I use it every single time I do my makeup. I do like that powder. I liked the kind of blurring effect that it gives. I like how it sets my makeup. It doesn't really control oil, but overall I really enjoy that. It looks beautiful whenever I set it with like a setting powder or a setting spray and like my MAC Fix Plus. So the next item in my project pan is a product I haven't used much, and I originally had the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation mixer. So I use this, I have this in the color white, and I use this, like I said, as a foundation mixer, and I haven't had a need to lighten up my foundation. So because of that, I'm actually going to pull this out of this project pan because I don't think I'm going to get much more use out of this. I definitely get more use out of this product in the winter time. So I'm going to pull it out of the project. Unfortunately, I only used it once or twice, so you're not going to see any type of progress. And then I decided to go ahead and pull in another item. The category I got for this is like, I believe it was a product of your choice or something like that. And so I decided to pull in my Naked Basics palette. I had this in my yearly project pan last year, but I decided to only add this in and kind of change the goal. So I want to hit pan on this shadow right here. This is what I'm using to set my eyeshadow primer every single day. This is in the shade Foxy. That's really my goal. I really just want to hit pan on that one single shadow right there. I'd say I'm pretty close to hitting pan. I do use this, like I said, consistently ever since I finished my Wet n Wild Creme Brulee single eyeshadow. Most of the palettes that I've been pulling lately haven't really had like some type of setting like shadow like this, like a cream shadow like this. So I wanted to go ahead and just officially pull it in and try to, like I said, pan that one eyeshadow. The next item I have is a product I don't reach for enough, and I decided to pull in a single shadow. This is actually a deluxe size sample of a bronzing powder in the shade Medium 2 from Bobbi Brown. This is brand new when I started using this, and I don't know if you'll be able to see. Maybe you'll be able to see from the pictures, but there is a little bit of a dent in it. So I do kind of use my eyeshadows consistently, but you know, you have the tendency to concentrate your brush in the middle. So I swirl and then tap on this product. This is a really nice color. The reason I pulled this in because I thought it would be a really nice kind of transition color. So I have been using this with almost every eyeshadow look that I do. It is kind of somewhere in between the browns that I have in my Naked Basics palette, so it adds like one more option when I'm working with like a single shadow, like a single glittery shadow or a single shimmery shadow, and I just want to use my Naked Basics. I can still use this and this product together and get progress on both of them. And my goal for this is to see how much progress I get with this item. I don't think I'll be able to hit pan. I'll honestly be really surprised if I hit pan on this item, but I don't know how deep this is because it is or how deep the pan is because it's a deluxe size sample. So we'll see how that goes. And then the last item in this project is a product from my favorite brands. I'm gonna try not to blind you guys with this packaging, but this is from IT Cosmetics, and this is the Confidence in a Compact. Now this is in the shade Light, and it is getting a little bit on the lighter side for me, but I'm still managing to make it work. You know, I just apply a little bit extra bronzer. It is the foundation that I'm wearing today. I'll insert a picture of my progress, but I have been consistently using this. I really, really like the formula of it. I like how it works with the CoverFX setting powder. Just a really nice kind of quick and easy like CC cream, BB cream type of like product. So it provides, I'd say, light coverage, maybe light to medium. It is a little bit more buildable. I just do one layer of this, but I don't really have a lot of things that I want to cover up. So I don't know. I personally would say it's more like light medium coverage. And again, my goal for this is just to kind of use it up, see how much progress I can get if I consistently use this product for 4 months. So we'll see how that goes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure and you check out the playlist and check out all of the other ladies that are participating in this collab. Please give it a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I currently post 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then on Sundays or every other Sunday I like to do a weekly makeup basket. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.